Alrighty guys, welcome back to another one. In today's video, we're going to shoot some more 10 gauge buckshot. This time, the theme of the video is the precision reloading TUPRW1035 wad, or the Tupperware wad for short. If you don't know what that wad is, well, imagine a TPS, double or even triple the thickness of it. Make them out of much more heavy duty, sturdy plastic, and that's what you have, and colored than brown obviously. But yeah, this is a super heavy duty wad and it does pattern really good. And it is a full length non-tox wad, sort of like a TPS. But the gun we're using, Browning BPS 10 28-inch barrel. It does have a 720 non-ported extended choke. It is unbranded. It came with the H&R 10 gauge single shots. We have a chronograph, 42 yards. Let's get into it. I don't know if you guys saw that issue, but it has been corrected. I bumped the gun earlier putting it in the car, but it is fixed. So just for some added insurance, we have wrapped some blue tape around it. The top part of the sight focus has come loose a little bit, which was my fault, but I'll just glue that back down with some good super glue when I get home. But for now, it's pretty much secure on its own and we have tape on it now. So let's get into it. Alright guys, these are all right around 2-ounce loads. So it is the standard 10 gauge lead payload. This first one is, they're all in Federal Halls, a Shadot primer. This has 30 grains of Longshot, the TUPRW1035 wad with 1/4 inch of felt, and Mylar wrap, 20 pellets of 30 cal #1 and BSB buffer. Not sure who's shooting this one first yet. We will rock, paper, scissors it and go from there. But these are all in Federal Halls. And one thing I do want to mention, lately we have been experiencing what others have with these new Federal Halls. The tube, whole plastic, will separate from the base and go flying down range. So hopefully that doesn't happen to us today.
Interesting.
Okay guys, let's see how this one does. Apparently I won the game of rock, paper, scissors. But here we go.
I was unaware.
1130, that's exactly the speed I was looking for. I cannot see any of the pattern though.
I can. It's at least fair to middling. Hopefully good when we get down there though.
The hull did not separate. I wish I would have used Remingtons, but here you go. It looks great.
Focus.
Well guys, we have a really good pattern here with one really weird flyer, which is right here. But we'll start with that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, a double, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and all 20. And right here, I want to say that's about a foot by maybe 16. Either way, that's a really good start with 30 cal #1 buck. Let's see what's next.
Alrighty guys. Up next we have 34 grains of blue dot with the Tupperware 1035 wad, 1/4 inch of felt, and 18 pellets of 32 cal single buck, which is, for this wad anyways, where the pedals are so thick, that's the biggest you can put in here by 2s easily.
Yeah, and it's a really tight fit, by the way.
And some good old BSB buffer. We're still at 42 yards. Let's see how this one patterns.
I'm hoping for around 1150 on this one too. A big kerchunk. I love that sound.
I hate this gun.
Yeah.
And it's not because of the 10 gauge, it's just...
I love the gun. It's just bottom eject and it's kind of awkward.
Yeah, it's just so big.
I'm ready when you are.
Alright, let's see how this one does. It had a nice, good report to it.
1071. I would have figured the velocity would be a little bit higher than that. Still, I mean, that's great for 32 cal.
No, it wasn't stiff or nothing there. I didn't want to lose it.
Right.
Looks fine.
Yeah. Blue dot and 10 gauge. Match made in heaven.
Still smoking.
You want to inhale it?
No.
I don't either.
Carson,
I've done that before. It's not good.
Tastes good, though. Burns your lungs like sulfur or something.
Yeah. We found the wads, and they held up just fine. And Josh is right. These are about dang reusable.
I've got an idea, guys. I'm going to take that wad and whatever pellets I can dig out of these two sideboards and put a load together.
Hey, that reminds me, I loaded up a 12 gauge 3-inch shell with nothing but sprue. So we'll see how that patterns in a different video.
I seen somebody in the comments talking about wanting to load primers, spent primers.
Yep.
We could probably accomplish that one for you too.
You probably need a 3-inch shell to even get close to an ounce, and definitely a non-tox wad because they're steel.
We may not have experimented this before.
Yep, we have.
Or if anybody's ever casted anything and they've drossed off the top of their lead, I may or may not have loaded a 2 and these really ridiculous weights. Anyways, what was it?
I can't remember.
It was either 2 1/4 or 2.5 ounce load of basically Babbitt.
Yeah.
Oh, it wasn't pretty by no means.
It's actually 1 7/8 of Babbitt. Yeah, 3.5-inch shell.
That's what it was. I couldn't fit.
Wonder where it's at.
I've got it somewhere up there on top of my gun closet. Y'all want to see it pattern? Let us know. If we get enough things on it, I'll pattern it.
All 18s there. I done counted them.
Yep. He says we counted them, but I also know where he went to school, so.
Same place you did.
Not elementary school.
No, that's true.
That's where you learn to count. That's the basics.
Oh.
1, 7, 4, 3, 8, 1, 9, 7, 6, 18. They're all there.
Yeah.
Told you he couldn't count. No, in all honesty, though, guys, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18. There's 2 there. Rip the paper. Oops. Anyways, there's 2 there.
Overall, that's even better than the first one.
Yeah. It is.
That's a really good pattern with 32 cal, 18 pellets of it. That is nice. Let's see what we got next. All right, guys. This one is 34 of Blue Dot TUPRW1035, 1/4 inch felt. Huh?
I said I just said Tupperware.
Yeah, Tupperware wad. 1/4 inch felt, 24 pellets of 29 cal, number 1 buck, and BSB buffer. See what this one does.
Makes a great pattern. That's what it's going to do.
I'd say it does.
These wads seem to fare really well, honestly, in my opinion, guys. Take that for what it's worth, I guess. But
safety is off. Firing. 1018. Probably could stand to use a couple more grains of powder, get to 1100, but 1018 is not terrible either. But let's look at this hole and then go look at the pattern.
I don't want to, Grandpa.
The hole looks just fine.
Oh, sorry, guys. I missed my cue.
You're good.
Oh, yeah. I can't tell. This screen is so black, the auto darkness. Yeah. It looks good. It's been fired a few times. That's the black you're all seeing around the primer. That ain't.
If I'm not mistaken, those are the old mag shock turkey loads we just did a video on last week. They are.
They are. I was going to say, I seen it on the plastic on them, actually. The one I just shot.
There it is. Found it.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's it.
I guess it is.
Well, guys, I'm not going to bother counting these because we have the rare blue dot failure. We have about edge to edge coverage. There's one right here. That is the furthest, and the furthest one over here is that one. So quite a wide spread, which is okay if you like wide patterns, but we like tight patterns, and that is not it. On to the next one.
Alrighty, guys. I'm up next. This time we have 30 grains of Longshot, the TUPRW 1035 wad, with a 1/4 inch of felt, 18 pellets of 31 cal single aught buck, and BSB buffer. Now the safety is off. I mean on. It's on right now.
A sledgehammer.
Huh?
It's like laying down a sledgehammer in that sled.
That's right. Are y'all ready?
Yep.
I hope so. Oh no, I don't like that. Did I chambered it.
I'm not sure if you did.
I might have short shucked it. I'm going to wait a safe second anyways.
Yeah, that gun's never misfired before.
No, that's weird. Generally speaking, it's only whenever you short shuck it where it's bottom eject.
Goes off in your
That's
lap.
what it was too. I didn't pull it all the way back, thankfully.
Short shucked it.
That's okay.
I'm
not used to dealing with these big black things like you.
Oh, God.
Okay, how about now? Are you ready?
Yep.
Well, how about now? That's right. I seen that wad. We can find it.
Yep, 1228. A little bit faster than I'd like, but still not bad. How's that capsule look?
Outstanding.
Like they always do.
Yeah, we've shot a lot. This 30 grains of Longshot. A lot. Honestly, 30 grains of Longshot seems like for a long time was his favorite powder charge in 12 and 10.
Yeah, you get a little bit higher velocity with 12, a lighter payload too, obviously, but with 10 gauge, 30 grains of Longshot and 2 ounces with the non-tox wad is a really good combo, as you're about to see. That's probably the best pattern yet.
It looks fine.
These
How'd the
wads hold
buffer
up.
get on the back of it?
It might be just dry dirt. It hit a clot right there, I think.
Look at that. You uprooted my weed.
Or it could just be heated plastic turned white. I don't know. Oh, I know what it is. These wads are kind of undersized a little bit, and buffer is getting past the wad.
It wasn't much at all. It was literally like a dusting. I wouldn't even call it buffer.
Right, that is BSB buffer. It does kind of have like mica wad slick in it or something, so it kind of sticks to everything. But look at this pattern. That's the best one yet.
That's 18, right?
Yeah.
Alrighty. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
There's one right here for some reason.
17? One of these might be a double, honestly.
Has to be. I don't see any more holes.
I don't neither. One of these might be. And if not, that's all right though, because that's completely acceptable for it to be 17 out of 18 there. I'll take it any day of the week.
Oh, me too. That's a really good pattern.
One hand, two hand, and a part of a wrist.
It's like the size of a soccer ball with a couple flyers up there. They're not even flyers.
Right. I mean, if you literally go in a ring, exclude 1, 2, 3, 4 pellets there. That right there is like maybe a 12-inch circle.
Yeah.
Maybe.
That's really good. Now, the next two we have are small pellets. We have 27 cal and number 4 buck. That's going to be a lot of holes to patch, but we'll do it anyway. Alrighty, guys. The next one is, different. 45 grains of little gun, TUPRW, Tupperware wad, 1/8 of fiber cushion wad, Mylar wrap, 42 pellets of number 4 buck and BSB buffer.
Holy sh! Switch that one out.
Switch it out?
Do that one last.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. We'll do that.
The other one's only got 28. Still ridiculous.
I'm pretty sure this one is also little gun. Yep. 45 of little gun, Tupperware wad, 1/8 inch of fiber cushion wad, 30 pellets of number 2 buck and BSB buffer. Still a ridiculously high pellet count.
Sorry for interrupting you. I thought that one only had 20 some. Dang. Oh well.
You ready?
Yeah.
I'm not.
Does anybody know any good like Molly lube or something we can put on that thing?
Yeah, probably.
Maybe like a graphite based lube that water won't affect?
Dry graphite, yeah. You ready?
Yeah. My earplugs were not in tight.
1020. Mine were. Yep, 1020 FPS. Might need a little bit more powder in that one too. That was 45 a little gun, but again, it was just right around a 2-ounce load. 45 grains of little gun with 3 ounces does about 1200 FPS. This is a lot lighter load, so we did not get to build up speed.
1020 should have made for a great pattern though. Hall looks
over there.
Something.
Alright guys, this one looks just fine too. As you can see, it was the 45 of little gun. Looks great. Probably could use a couple grains more powder again. If you guys
hear them late models getting on it?
Yes, I was getting ready to notice that. If you guys hear the noise in the background, that is the racetrack about 2 miles from here. But
by God, old son's on a lap, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You're good. That one opened up quite a bit too. Not a very good pattern, but if you like wide patterns, there you go. It's not a bad pattern, it's just a wide pattern. Not going to bother counting them, but we have one left. It is number 4 buck.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think that's all the Tommy toes on this row.
Josh,
there's one or two over here too,
off his beans.
So I say, I've got all kinds of fucking tomatoes. Y'all look at the other garden over there. Do y'all like sweet potatoes?
We can't have them, but Leon loves them.
Okay. Hi guys. Make sure my mic's on. Yeah, my mic's on. She was talking about her tomatoes had a couple tomatoes. I said, oh yeah, my tomatoes have like
Okay.
More.
You have gardening in your blood. Every plant I touch
No.
dies.
No, I do not have gardening in my blood. The only thing in my blood is whatever blood's made of, plasma and oxygen.
Every plant I touch dies.
It
I don't
happens.
think they can hear you too well, but they can certainly hear me and Josh.
Hello. I'm probably way too close now.
Nope.
To
me, yes, but the camera, no.
Some of you have been asking for an update on Leon. That will come eventually.
He's doing just fine.
He's great.
Baby Weon's my buddy.
Yeah.
Anyways.
I can't put any of this in a video.
I know.
I'm wearing my husband's glasses so I can be on mic, even though I don't think I need it because I'm a very loud person. Anyway, there's this app that you can get. It's called Plantum. Platum. It's awesome. You just take a picture of a plant. Okay? It looks like this. I can't do it right now because I don't have Wi-Fi down here. But I'll show you. You can take a picture of a plant and it'll tell you what the plant is and and everything. It is the most... Shut up, Josh.
I ain't even said nothing. Thank you.
Tyler will edit this out later. Or not. It is the most amazing app ever. It is so much fun. And I'm starting to get dizzy. Here's your eyeballs back.
It's not a sponsor either. It's
yeah, not sponsored. I just really love this app.
I'm not even sure if I'll leave that in. But Josh, you want to shoot that last 10 gauge shell now?
Bye, honey.
Yeah.
I love you.
Sure. Put my earplugs in.
So that went off somewhere I can't even explain.
No, guys, that was an interesting rant to say the least.
Yeah.
Alrighty, guys. Sorry about that little delay there. I can't even begin to explain what just happened. Well, anyways, this was loaded with 45 grains of little gun. This is a load he just read off before he switched it. But 45 grains of little gun. I'm just going to call it the Tupperware 1035 wad with the 1/8 inch of fiber cushion, Mylar wrap, and 42 pellets of number 4 buck BSB buffer. This is another one of them hauls we fired the other day.
Yep.
It's got the gold writing.
See if it's faster than 1020.
Hopefully.
I was aiming for right around 1100 with all these, and I guess I kind of danced around it.
That's alright, though. God, that's horrible. Alrighty, folks. Y'all tell me if you can see where this wad's landing. Oh, you ready, buddy?
Yep, I'm ready.
I'm going to look up myself.
Huh?
Safety. I said, I'll just look up and watch myself. It ain't going to move.
Right.
I seen it.
Good God, that's loud. That echoed through the hauler for a solid 5 seconds.
I missed that
It's
one.
still going. The sound just stopped from that blast.
That's wild. Hull looks great.
Yeah.
And no, I wasn't being irresponsible. It's in a sled. Once I put it on target, it didn't move.
Right. 1049. A little bit faster than 1020.
Right. Almost the 1100 you wanted.
Almost, yeah.
I hit point of aim, folks.
Yeah.
How many pellets is that?
That was 42.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and say there's 39 of 42 because I really don't want to count them, so I can't say they're all there. Anyways, all in all, I personally like that pattern. That's the kind of patterns I like. It's spread out, but yet it's still...
It's in a circle, really good density. That's a great number 4 buck pattern.
Right. Number 4, guys, is probably my favorite buckshot size, honestly.
30 cal is mine, but number 4 buck, that would be, if I had to use buckshot for home defense, that would be the size to use. But, yeah, really good pattern. We're going to try to find these last 2 wads. We're having trouble finding them, but I'm sure we can. Just give us 1 second. Well, guys, we managed to find this one right here. This is the last one Josh just fired. Not sure where that one came from. Did you just find the last one we were looking for?
No.
Oh.
Maybe? I think I did and didn't even realize it.
Where'd you get this from?
I don't know. I've been packing around clicking it for a hot minute now looking for a wad.
Okay, well, I guess we just found the last 2 without even realizing it. Yeah, this one right here, we, I guess, already picked it up somehow, and we just spent like 20-30 minutes trying to find it and not realizing we already had it. Oh, that's the way it goes. But here's the last 2 wads. Every wad held up just fine. Had some pretty good patterns, some pretty wide patterns too. That last number 4 buck was really good, especially for coyotes. Okay, guys, we have 1 shell left, which is right here. This one is different. We have 34 grains of blue dot, kind of wiped off. A TPS wad that has been cut like a flight control. 1/4 inch of felt, 20 pellets of 30 cal, number 0 buck, which is single lot, and BSB buffer. We have been on and off for the last 6 months or so trying to come up with a way to replicate Federal's flight control. We have done it before and got an okay pattern, but that was using a full choke. We have since realized that the old style of flight control wads, not realized, we knew this, we just didn't think to do it, use an improved cylinder choke. So the BPS now has an improved cylinder flush choke in it. We're going to see if that can get us what we want. If not, well, we'll keep working at it and we will figure this out. But let's see how this does. We'll do our best to try to find this wad too. Ongoing experiments, but let's drop this down just a little bit. And firing.
I may have seen the wad.
I think I know what happened there. It punched right through the paper, didn't it?
That's what I was getting ready to say, but I also believe it went straight through the paper as well.
Yeah, let's go look at it. Oh man, maybe it dumped the shot like a foot before the paper. We had like a pattern this big and the wad just punched through. I don't know. But I was hoping that would bounce off the table. Wait, I think I see pellets around it.
I do too. It's like a 4x4 or something. It ain't real huge. It's a pretty good group.
Did we just make it work?
I believe that's better than a flight control.
Oh, we made it work, and that is better than a flight control.
Now I'm going to spend the next hour behind this patterning board trying to find this stinking wad.
I think some did go through with it, but...
Look how perfect it's flying. The wad was flying dead true.
Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. We're missing 2. We are just missing 2. Let's find that wad.
We'll be right back.
Well, guys, we searched and searched and searched. We narrowed it down to where that wad went. We went frame by frame on the camera. It turns out there's a brush line right behind the patterning board. I watched it arc on the camera, and it landed somewhere in that clump of trees. Josh found a branch that was cut, and we cannot recover that wad.
And by a little bit behind the patterning, or right behind the patterning board, what's impressive is that's like probably 30 yards behind the patterning board.
Yeah.
And it come through and was knocking branches off in little walnuts back there. You can see it frame for frame on video. Look right there. Anyways, there's a couple little branches, and I found them, but the wad winded up in the bottom of a multiflora rose thicket. And
Yeah.
I'm sorry, guys, but I don't want mold today.
I found at least 16 very distinct pellet holes through the paper, and I'm pretty sure 2 were still in the wad, which carried it that far.
Yep.
So guys, turns out I was wrong. That was not a 18 pellet load. That was 20 pellets, and there was 4 still stuck in that wad, not 2.
And that's why it took off like a laser beam.
It sure is. But we'll see you guys in the next one.